I was looking for something to stand up all my putters, so I bought this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda. I like using my perfect practice putting mat and having a variety of my putters there, see what I'm putting best. And also have a few putters so that my friends can pick something that fits their height, style. And this one I found, it was actually pretty cheap. It's by GoSports, which is actually a brand that I bought stuff from before because it's actually pretty inexpensive. These little wooden putter stands can get pretty pricey. So I was actually surprised to find one that I think is pretty affordable. Let's set it up and see what it's like. Now, as you might expect, this thing is pretty straightforward and simple. We've got a base here, the two sides. I do want to show you this wood here. It's got this kind of burnt look. It's actually pretty nice. I think it might be that MDF type of stuff. It's not super heavy, but you can see here how they've stained it. It's actually pretty glossy and it looks pretty good. So it doesn't look really cheap, you know? So I think it actually has a pretty nice look. Now, we have holes there. We have countersunk screw holes there. We do have a little hardware bag here, so let's get this thing set up and check it out. So setting this up, I think is going to be pretty straightforward. You can see we have 4 holes here on the side, and I am going to pick the piece that sweeps up towards the back here. 4 holes countersunk like that. So I'm going to put those on there and then use my cordless screwdriver to screw in the screws that come with it. They also give you these nice little wooden caps so you can cap off the screw holes there. So clean up the look. It's pretty nice. And then we just assemble the other side. And then the last piece is this top. Again, countersunk holes, which is nice. And then the GoSports logo will be on the top. That's just going to go right across the top here. And then screw in the screws. All right, I got this thing all set up here. And what I really love about this GoSports thing is, one, it's affordable, but it looks pretty nice. I like the finish on this. I think the fact that they include those little wood plugs so that after you get the screws in there, it kind of hides those is really nice. We have a little fake grass AstroTurf. It's probably about 10 inches deep and seems like it is about 18 inches wide there. And then the box here is pretty nice. It's got a pretty nice lip on it. Kind of creates a little fence around the grass that's probably about 1 inch tall, so you're not gonna have to worry about things falling out. The other thing is, these side slats here have a nice kind of curve to them, so that's kind of nice. I mean, it's just like the small stuff that's really nice. And then if I put a putter in here, then you can just slide it into one of these little slots here. Looks like we have 6 of them, so you should be able to put in all your putters. But man, that is a nice place to put the putters. I certainly think you could use this to store some other golf clubs too. It doesn't have to be putters. So if you have a couple of different drivers or a few different wedges, maybe you keep a couple of your clubs in reserve depending on what the conditions are or the place you're playing. Yeah, it could be nice. So if you want to pick up a little putter stand by GoSports, I think this one is affordable and it looks the business. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter. Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
I was looking for a place to stand up on my...